months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Today, they're back to decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. It's the Colorado Buffaloes against the SMU Mustangs. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the kickoff will be a return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. To the air, it's Lewis. Caught over the middle. It's Young. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's third down. Opening drive of this conference championship game. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Mustangs! That's how you finish a play. Impressive poise and execution. Their first chance for the football here in this championship game, Joel. They took advantage of good field position and went right down the field.
And Chris, in these massive matchups, you never know how many chances you're going to get. So when you get an opportunity, even if it's early with a short field, you've got to capitalize, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Perry. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's past the marker and still going. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Finds his man. It's Moore. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now 2nd and 3. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
It's caught. He's breaking free. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Buffs.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
After a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Jennings. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's 4th and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
He's going to hand this off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense
got an opening here. Who's in the clear? They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
2nd down after that previous play. The Mustangs call a timeout now. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
To throw, it's Jennings. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, SMU. This offense is still clicking.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Perry. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The senior with an outstanding grab there. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage, 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
An important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pulls it in. It's Young. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Moore. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He'll hand it off. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard, but they're able to get the first.
The Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Back to pass. It's Lewis. With the catch, it's Williams. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line again, moves the chains for a first down.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. And Colorado will now use their second timeout of the half. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Second down and goal. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The dreaded false start penalty makes this a more challenging second and goal now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pressure's on. Ball scooped up by the defense.
This is so difficult as a quarterback when the pocket collapses all around you. There's nowhere to escape, but you have to protect the football. There's really nowhere to go. He can't make a hero play, but you can't put the ball on the ground. Nice job by that defense, collapsing the pocket, getting the ball out.
We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Ball handed off. Taken out, but not before he makes the first down. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! What a sag by the senior.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've...
Touchdown, Mustangs! They connect for 6. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Young. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field. Chris, this is what I love about the RPO. Look at this. It's just an easy concept, but if you make the right read, you get it on the left flat, and it's a nice little completion.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buffaloes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. On the run, it's Young. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. On the move now. Breaking into the clear. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
This is a very good job being effective on 3rd down, and it's about making quick decisions. It's not about always throwing the football down the field, but here, the quarterback sees a small opening, and he sees an opportunity to move the chains, and he's able to take it. That's a solid job.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end.
Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks into the clear. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. So it's SMU in front here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Same tailback, another carry. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Catch made on the right side. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down. You're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
And the Mustangs are looking to keep this drive going. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Here we go, 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Can he make it to the marker? And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. Solid start to this potential championship-winning drive. Joel, this offense trying to shake off the turnovers. No room for mistakes now.
Chris, it's so difficult to do that because when you're thinking about not turning the ball over, that's when you turn the ball over. You've got to go out there and cut it loose and execute the details of the offense. I think it starts with the quarterback. Good decision-making by the quarterback is going to lead to quality play from your entire offense. I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. And here's the handoff. Eludes a tackle. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Leaning on the run game here. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. And the Bucs will call their 1st timeout. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down?
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made with a gain. Moves the ball to the 8. And Colorado will now use their 2nd timeout of the half. They've still got one more left to work with.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. This is a huge mistake from this running back. You've got to be aware of the game situation. He needs to go down in bounds. He runs out of bounds, the clock stopped. That's a huge advantage for this defense. Now there's an opportunity for them to get the ball back.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And right here, the Bucs will spend their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, devastating after a great offensive series, and the kick misses the chip shot. I think from here on out, you might think about going for it on fourth down because his confidence has got to be shook.
Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish is this man defense or zone defense. If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender. Frame them up, put that ball right on their body so they can get upfield.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Lewis. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
You can feel the desperation from this quarterback as he's trying to force this ball down the field and into the end zone, and you certainly understand that with the score where it's at. But he still has to take what the defense gives him. There's time on the clock to get down the field and stick it in the end zone.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, with the clock where it's at, I don't think you can guarantee yourself that next possession. So I think this is it. I think you've got to stay on the field with your offense. Try to execute here, get the first down, and put the ball in the end zone.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. This could be the game here. Bringing pressure. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. A huge achievement, this conference championship, not just because it means getting a championship ring, but what it means to the playoff committee. And both these coaches, Joel, told us they think winning this game should be more than enough to get into that bracket.
Yeah, I totally agree with him, Chris. I think winning this game should send a strong message to that committee in terms of the playoff that they're creating. And this is a group that I would not want to play. You think about what we saw today and the rhythm that they built, the momentum that they've created. This is a team that could be dangerous moving forward.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the College Football Playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.